Hello, Shady lovers. Welcome to the medication management in kidney failure, and we'll be looking at metabolic acidosis. At this point, the system it's got no acid balancing mechanism happening because it's failing, and then the system is acidic. But in this case, what we'll be considering is that there could be the consideration from your doctors, your medical team, considering what we call sodium bicarbonate. With regards, sodium bicarbonate is a basic or alkaline compound. So we've got the oral forms that you could be taking to help balance this acidity or bring them down to normal. And with regards to that, some patient that might not be able to tolerate the sodium bicarbonate could go on to the sodium citrate, and that's also helpful those that cannot tolerate the sodium bicarbonate. But in other circumstances, potassium citrate could also be considered, but however, it would not be considered in patients that have got high levels of their potassium levels being quite high. So the other thing that's got to be considered in here is that when the system is too acidic, if it's an acute, your medical team might decide giving an injection forms of the sodium bicarbonate to help calm things down. Then the other thing is they could also consider giving insulin to help in the management of this metabolic acidosis. The other things that's got to do with lifestyle modification under the metabolic acidosis is got to do with the fact that you would have to incorporate plant-based diet. Basically what I mean is incorporate your vegetables and fruits, because these have got natural base in there, or basic or alkaline in there, to help neutralize this acid. Also, you have to cut down on foods that produces acids, and such as processed meat, because with this processed meat, when you lower them, it helps with the kidneys acidity level, controlling the acidity in kidneys that are failing. Last but not the least on the list, it's got to do with the fact that you'd also have to cut down on foods like cheese and grains, because they also increase acid production. Thank you, Shade lovers.